IVM.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM.
daily.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of IVM Daily. Today we have with me in the studio Jaanam and Priyanka.
Hi.
Okay, I'm Gaurav, by the way, just in case. So, Priyanka, what are we talking about today?
Body shaming.
Do you know why we're talking about this today?
Do you know why you want to talk about this today?
Okay, let me fill you in, listeners. If you're feeling a little lost, we are referring to the 65th episode of IVM Likes, which released today. And you can check out what the body shaming reference was there.
Okay, fine. Anyway, so so the common fallacy is that only fat people, such as myself, get body shamed. But apparently, Jaanam, you believe that even skinny people
Yes.
get body shamed.
Absolutely. I have been body shamed all my life because throughout my life I have always been underweight.
Okay.
And it's always like, it never really impacted my health. I was always fit. I never fell sick often or any of that.
You never fell sick often, you were always fit, and you had
Yeah,
a very
like
tough
I
life,
was
basically. Yeah.
Shut up. So, what I'm saying is, no matter how much I ate, how much I tried to gain weight, I wouldn't gain weight. And
My
a lot of
God.
people think, oh wow, they kind of envy it, which is, I feel it's a good thing also. But, there are times when you feel how skinny you are and you're the clothes you want to wear, you can't wear them.
Oh, man. That never happens to fat people. I mean, we can wear whatever we
No,
want.
I'm just saying the same things that happen to fat people also happen to thin people. It's
Okay.
not just the fat people
Yeah, and then
going
it doesn't
through
matter that you're thin. That's what she's
Okay.
saying.
I mean, Priyanka,
Yeah.
you the only reason we have you on this show as like the guilty person, it's like kind of the Goldilocks episode because Jaanam thinks, she's super skinny. I think I'm pretty
No,
fat.
I think I'm fine now. I'm
okay.
happy with my weight now.
I just ruined my whole Goldilocks
You
thing.
did.
I did.
But no, I came here to talk about the body shaming I've been
You've
through in the
You've
past.
been through
Yeah.
before. Okay. But, so Priyanka, have you ever been a victim of body shaming in your life?
I won't say victim. I won't say it's been so extreme. But
Okay.
I think so. When you've been skinny and then suddenly you put on a lot of weight and people are not used to, I think suddenly it becomes about people and what they expect you to look like. And they're like, hey, why have you put on all this weight? You were thin, this is how you looked, you looked really cute then. I was like, hey, you know what, things happen. You just if this is my personal opinion, that if my eating habits or whatever is showing on my weight, it's totally my choice. I won't blame it and say that, hey, I put on a lot of weight and I can't lose it. And, I would not give in to any of the
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure as well as the victimization of,
And
things just
sometimes-
happened to me. It was sickness, it was whatever it was. And now I just don't pay
I
into
think
it.
sometimes it's not just the eating habits, it's also just your change in your hormones as you're
Hormones,
growing.
yeah.
Like the hormonal changes causes weight fluctuations,
Right,
which isn't.
Yeah, that was essentially the case.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are also a lot of people out there, who don't really have a control over their body weight because of other medical issues.
Yeah, like you have thyroid and a lot of other.
Correct,
Yeah, and they have to do everything they can to keep fit, like exercise with that weight. So, of course, they have to take care of that weight, and then they also have to take care of their lifestyle anyway.
Correct, yeah.
So I think this body shaming thing, I know that it came up essentially because I replicated the 6 packs with someone's tires. I'm sorry about that, but
I cried for like a whole day. I was crying all of today.
no, it just made for a good joke. I don't
Don't
want
worry,
to body
I've
shame.
been. So here, the thing about me is that I used to be very, very chubby and short when I was younger, and then there was this.
It remains the same.
Shh, I'm taller than you. Then there was a period of time in my life, 11 standard, 12 standard, and basically 2011 to 2013, 14, where I was like in good shape. But the thing is, my friends, they never let me feel I was in good shape. So so when I was fat, they used to make fun of me for being fat. And then when I got in good shape, like, okay, people I used to, who I didn't meet often, and then they saw me, they're like, oh my God, Gaurav, you've lost a lot of weight, you're looking good now, and I was like, thanks. But like my friends, they're like, no, Gaurav, we liked you as a fat guy only, man. What is this? Like as a skinny guy, you don't look good. What the hell? Like this. And I used to be like, okay. And they used to still make fat jokes about me, even though I was skinny. And I never really got the sense I ever became skinny. And then after that, because of like a few health problems, few environmental problems and everything, I started gaining weight again. I mean, right now I have no excuse. Now I'm just lazy and, I just eat like a lot of crap. But at one point in my time, I started gaining weight again. And that time they were like, oh my God, Gaurav, what happened? You're gaining all the weight again. And I'm like, you guys never like complimented me when I was skinny, and now I'm gaining weight. You guys are having a problem with that also. And I used to be like, forget
There's no
this.
way out of it.
Forget this. I'm just gonna eat whatever and just be happy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who are listening to this, or like a lot of people in general, actually, they don't really like this idea of not body shaming. Did you know this? They feel body shaming is actually healthy. Not in all cases, obviously, like in medical ones.
Why
and
are
all.
you saying that?
The reason is that they're saying that, like, if we don't make fun of fat people for being fat, and if we accept people
Them
who
as is, they will not.
then they will not.
But the
and it's
motivation card,
unhealthy.
no. I think
It's
even
an unhealthy way of.
I'm not in agreement with
I'm not
this.
in agreement with this either. Being a victim of this shit, I'm not in agreement
because
at all.
being told anything about your weight, it does. It
Trigger
affects you
something.
mentally. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does. Like
it does
you keep
scar
thinking
people.
about it. Yeah, it's very scarring. You
Yeah.
keep
See,
thinking about
someone
it.
wanting to motivate you will probably sit you around and tell you that, hey, you know what, probably you should go see a doctor, see if this weight will probably result in some, illness or
Yeah.
anything
There's a
like
way
that.
to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, not non-stop telling you that, hey, look at your before
Hey,
pictures,
fatty.
look at your after pictures. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
your weight issues are not your, they just don't
They don't define you.
No, and the thing is, people start having a problem with your weight. You are just living with it anyway.
Yeah.
You've either accepted it, not accepted it, whatever. But it just becomes such a big problem for everyone else. And it's really stupid.
I think the really important thing is just being confident in how you are. And it's basically, if you want to become skinnier, you got to make efforts. And if you don't want to become
your
skinnier,
choice.
it's your choice, you
Yeah.
know. And if you want to gain weight, it's your choice. Whatever you want to do, it's your choice.
Exactly.
Basically, like, be comfortable in your skin,
Yeah.
you know.
Like in the past, people have actually asked me, like, because I have a healthy appetite. I eat normally like a normal person. It's not like I eat less.
You
But
eat a lot.
Yeah, and like people tell, like my relatives keep saying, khati nahi hai. Or like a colleague of mine had once asked me that, do you go in the bathroom and throw up all the food you've eaten? And I'm just like,
That's
it's
a
just
pretty
absurd.
messed up thing to call someone a bulimic person. You know?
Yeah,
It's
right?
pretty,
Yeah.
because that's a psychological issue. They're
Yeah.
basically calling you like, are you mad? Are you
Yeah.
like a mad person? Or like, do you need like some like psychotherapy like help or something, you know? And I
Yeah.
mean, maybe it's coming from a place of
Yeah.
a concern, but in a
And
work area.
speaking of bulimic,
yeah.
I have also, like, people have also said that I look anorexic.
Oh my god.
So that definitely like leaves an impact on you, and you're just like, is there something wrong with me? You go back home, you look in the mirror, and you're like, oh shit, I'm actually skinny. So
Yeah, some people have told me to become bulimic though.
That's so messed up. That is so.
I mean, I found it funny at the time, though. I was, because like a lot. I mean, fat guys. You know, the thing is, if we have to survive in this messed up world, we gotta know how to take a joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's one amazing thing about being a fat guy. Okay, being fat and a dude. All right. Here's the thing: when you go out into the ladies' market, yeah. All you have is your personality and your attitude, your words, how you talk, how you present yourself. So like, if you actually meet a fat guy, they're always going to be like super, super amazing people.
Charm you.
They're going to be very, very charming. Trust me. No, I mean, they're going to be very charming people because that is what the environment has made them, be, because otherwise they have like no, like
Nothing going for them.
Nothing going for them, And sometimes...
But no, it's also how you are as people, right? As a person, as in you...
I'm saying this helps you evolve that quality in you. I'm not saying they're all born amazing or they were never assholes, but once you become fat and
it's
you
like
have
their way of proving themselves to...
Yeah, it's what our weapon... We don't have 6-pack abs or whatever. We have a family pack only. But, when we go out into the field, we have to bring in something else, and that's confidence and
so
stuff.
So that's your
like
thing,
that.
basically.
Yeah, man, look how confident
and
I am.
I think also the whole use of social media and Instagram and transformation pictures have really set in a certain image of like your weight loss or the way someone should look or how hard someone should work to lose that weight and how you should exercise, and hey, like if you do like 500 squats, your butt should look like that. I mean, I get that, okay, these are also cases of people who've really worked hard and it's shown, so media does the job of spreading the word.
Yeah.
But
I think
it's spoiling the head.
Yeah, and I don't think people should obsess over it. Like, yeah, you should maybe, aim to have that figure if you want to. But don't obsess over it like crazily, like, oh my god, I need to.
Main thing is just be healthy, you know, not too skinny, not too like fat. I mean, what I mean by that is
you have to be happy, like, so you can be really fit, but you're just probably not happy. And you've probably pressurized yourself. Maybe not. Maybe you've done it out of choice and you're totally fit. But there are people who are probably happy being fat, or just they've accepted their weight and they're working their way out of it. So it's...
Mental health is very important.
Yeah, I'd rather rate that higher than
the physical health.
Physical part of it.
Right.
Yeah, because at the end of it, you still need to motivate yourself to go every day and work out. And if that mental strength is not there, you're probably just going to stop after having like your 6-pack abs. You're going to be like, hey, I've got this, but in 2 months it'll all go off.
Okay.
Because your mental health has not sort of stood by you. Yeah.
Okay. Jaanam, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to tell our listeners that if you have been body shamed or if you are being body shamed, just don't let it get to you and just show them the finger, man.
Okay. So that was our episode on body shaming. Just if you guys had noticed, we had no structure in this one because we did not want to body shame this episode at all. So if you guys have any views on body shaming or have any experience with it, you guys can reach us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Our handle is at IVM Podcasts and you can use the hashtag IVM Daily. Until next time, bye.
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 He bends down to test the warm water for his bath. He comes here to quench his thirst for a hot shower and some podcasts. You can witness how he enjoys having other people talk about cool stuff in his bathroom. Indeed, it helps him with his loneliness. You can find more of his species on IVMpodcast.com, your one-stop destination where you can check out the coolest Indian podcasts. Happy listening.